Khalil Jones, 7th grade, running back, safety.
Khalil the Real Deal Jones, senior, slot back, defensive back. John Paul McNamara, senior, kicker.
Alex Perica, 7th grade, wide receiver, outside linebacker.
Alex Perica, senior, wide receiver, defensive back.
Lewis Fallon, senior, wide receiver, linebacker.
Brent Colabella, 7th grade, quarterback, safety.
Brett Colabella, senior, quarterback.
Brian Fletcher, 7th grade, fullback corner.
Brian Fletcher, senior, slot back, safety.
Johnny DeCron Antonio, 7th grade, wide receiver, corner.
Johnny D, senior, wide receiver, defensive back.
Luke Povenzini, 7th grade, tight end, defensive end.
Luke Povenzini, senior, tight end, defensive end.
Mark Dettori, senior, offensive and defensive tackle.
Tony Godich, 7th grade, left guard, inside linebacker.
Tony Godich, senior, tackle, linebacker.
Jake McCann, guard and defensive end.
Jake McCann, senior, tackle, defensive end.
Jimmy Joe Moore, 7th grade, offensive and defensive tackle.
Jimmy Joe Moore, senior, offensive guard, defensive tackle. Jay Marchetta, senior, offensive guard, defensive tackle.
Marty Engel, 7th grade, left guard, defensive tackle.
Marty Engel, senior, offensive tackle, defensive end.
Chris Murphy, junior, running back, linebacker. Stoner Mona, junior, running back, linebacker. Nate Neely, junior, offensive line, defensive line. Jonathan Shreve, junior, center, defensive tackle. Jacob Borden, junior, offensive tackle, defensive end.
Jacob Korovic, junior, offensive guard, defensive tackle.
Caleb Nettie, junior, offensive tackle, defensive end.
James Howard, sophomore, wide receiver, defensive end.
John Fallon, sophomore, slot defensive back. Denny Barber, sophomore, quarterback, defensive back.
Robert Fever, sophomore, slot defensive back.
Cedric Parisi, fullback, linebacker.
Jesse Zamberlin, sophomore, tight end, defensive end.
Seth Ponzini, sophomore, wide receiver, defensive back.
Daniel Frankhauser, sophomore, offensive line, defensive tackle.
I'm Bradley Berkey, sophomore, outside linebacker and tight end.
William Thompson, freshman, wide receiver, defensive back.
linebacker, freshman, running back, and outside linebacker.
Edward DiBenedetto, freshman, wide receiver, and defensive back.
Brody Mahalia, freshman, slot back, defensive back.
Daniel Harris, freshman, linebacker and tight end.
Anthony Roeka, freshman, running back, linebacker.
Vinny DiCarlo, freshman, wide receiver, defensive back.
Peyton Daly, freshman, running back, tight end, linebacker.
Tony Moore, freshman, offensive guard, defensive tackle.
Steven Morosino, freshman, offensive line, defensive line.